familiar-looking side as well. And Jordan Rapana, he was the hero. He was the reason Canberra found a way to edge the Dolphins a fortnight ago.
Dan, is there any better competitor in the competition than Jordan Rapana every single week for the Raiders? He skates a fine line at times, but body on the line for his teammates. Stepped up 2 field goals in that Golden Point win against the Dolphins a fortnight ago. He has been outstanding for the Raiders this year. And tonight, very much like Drinkwater for his side, Rapana the key. You get the feeling he's a real barometer for the Raiders at the moment.
We say this a lot roughly this time of the season. These are the sorts of games which can define these seasons for teams like this, middle of the pack, trying to take wins off each other. Joey Tarpanier, again, one of the best props in the game. Here we go, it's the Cowboys against the Canberra Raiders, live from Canberra Stadium. The Raiders 7-5, the Cowboys 7-7. And it's Emre Gula who's first to bring it forward here. So Josh Papali'i once again starting from the bench. He's been doing that for the last month. Now it's Elliott Whitehead in his final season here in the capital. I think we'll learn a lot about the Cowboys early. That's usually the way. Whether they start hot or they start in sluggish fashion. Tarpanier, 150 metres a game. That's about the norm for him over the last few seasons. Levi with Rapana down the middle.
It's a good couple of plays there from the Raiders to get themselves up to halfway.
There was a slow start of the set. Ethan Strange getting plenty of depth on this kick as well as height. Kyle Feldt will bring it back. And Canberra in their groove with their opening set. Yet to turn 20, this man, Ethan Strange.
Putting together a great season. Ethan Strange, you're right, that set not going very far at all early, and it was the carry from Tarpany and Rapana, 2 of their experienced men that got them downfield. Taulagi back into the side tonight.
Yes, all the Origin players here, 2 of them, Taulagi and Cotter, didn't play last week. The others played, perhaps weren't as effective as they normally can be, understandably. Jason Taumalolo back in the starting side. Been doing an effective job from the bench. Last month, Townsend. He's had a lot of success down here, particularly in Cronulla colours. Xavier Savage, the winger for the Raiders. So we're off and running here in the capital, and we go down to the sideline, all rugged up. Jake Duke.
Good evening, gentlemen. As far as winter nights go here at GIO Stadium, it's not the worst one we've ever had. About 9 degrees, no wind or rain. And as Ricky Stewart noted in the pre-game, not too dewy for Canberra at this time of year. So he predicted plenty of attacking football here tonight. The Raiders, they have conceded 84 points over their past 2 home games. They'll be looking to turn that around here tonight against a Cowboys side that have won 3 of their past 4 in the nation's capital.
A bold call from Jake, declaring it not too cold. It's only 6 o'clock here. It's going to drop quickly. And that's Hudson Young. Didn't play their last game, of course, on Origin duty. So from reasonably close range, this could be a contest as Wicks puts up a bomb, which is going to be called by Rapana. And the flick, that is sensational. Emre Gula is over. Emre Gula crashes over the line, but it's going up as no try. Great footy all round.
Got no try, just confirmed held up.
This is a great save by the Cowboys, if indeed this is confirmed.
Well, we spoke about Rapana, the competitor that he is. The minute the ball went up, he was up above, contesting with Drinkwater, got a beautiful flick pass to Gula. And as he burrows low, Townsend there. Taulagi comes in. Does the ball get to the ground?
You might struggle to find an angle here that will show a clear shot. The man has scored 6 tries in 90 games. That's the angle. Now, has he held on to it?
Yeah, no, it looks like it comes loose,
it's a last tackle anyway.
Just
so
to see if he maintains possession.
It's going to be Cowboys ball, it would seem. Last try was against the Cowboys. That was round 1 last year.
Well, that's what you want from your experienced men. Townsend and Taulagi there to save a try.
Based on all available camera angles, we'll be supporting the on-field decision of held up.
Yeah, great play there from the experienced men of the Cowboys. Desperation.
Not unimportant, that call. Had it been called a knock-on, we're talking 20-metre tap, 7 tackle set. So the decision there helping the Raiders, considering it was never going to be a try. Great set, though, from the team in green. So 4 in a row the Cowboys have won against Canberra, and here's a penalty for the North Queensland Cowboys as Chris Sutton calling Danny Levi and co-offside.
Yeah, they hurt. It's been a powerful start, as we'd expect from Canberra, and then just Danny Levi just getting off the line too early. Chris Sutton, the referee, having absolutely none of it early, trying to keep the two sides apart. And the Cowboys an early exit. Here's Holmes now up towards halfway.
So you get to see the Cowboys perhaps put on some attack for the first time tonight. 4-4, their away record. It's pretty good. It's home. They've lost games they perhaps would have expected to win. Todd Payton looking on. Townsend into Nanai. Climbing straight over the top there.
He's in a bit of trouble here.
Is that strange?
Yeah, that's okay.
Shaken up a little there.
Yeah.
And now the Raiders just pushed back here by the Cowboys with Dearden linking up with Drinkwater on the angle, and then nice hold by Holmes. And it does get the Raiders, or rather the Cowboys, to their last tackle. So Dearden putting up the contestable kick. Oh, Nanai! Has he lost it back? Well, no, it's going up. In fact, it's not going up at all. It's a straightforward knock on.
Yeah, plenty of Canberra jerseys there around the drop zone of Nanai, who 10 tries for the Cowboys this year, leads their try-scoring ways, and here's Strange just going low, getting his head in an awkward position.
You suspect the doctor's going to look at that, whether
Trainer with him now. You can just see at the top of our screen.
And he's walking away, and here he is, away from the trainer. Timokor linking up with Gula. It's a handy offload there from Timokor, giving the Raiders an extra few metres. You know they'll have a point to prove the Raiders spanked here the last couple of times at Canberra Stadium. Morgan Smithies, excellent recruit. Now Strange. Look at the footwork, look at the power. Then he shakes off Cotter. Still going Ethan Strange. Oh, that's an awesome run.
Yeah, great run.
And 6 more tackles, even better from Ethan, who still doesn't look right. And now it's Joey Tarpany getting 6 more again. So that's 2 in quick succession. Geez, the meters are coming easily here for the Raiders, already inside the 20 with a full set to work with. It's Tarpany first receiver. Out to Rapana. Gula, seen plenty of it early. Levi keeps it left. Linking up with Smithies. He's comfortably taken. Just a set-up play for Canberra. Now the crash play for Gula, but they're all over that one. Particularly Reece Robson. Cowboys holding on here. 2 plays left. Out it comes for Whitehead. A great try-saving tackle from Dearden. Rapana racing in the dummy half and crashing over. But hang on, the ball comes out. Play on. It's Drinkwater. And the referee's not even going to look at this. He's satisfied that it was just a lost ball. And the Cowboys escape.
Yeah, Jordan Rapana again in the thick of the action. Looked like he was about to fall over the line through some pretty ordinary defence from the Cowboys, and then it was some desperate stuff from Valentine Holmes, I think it is. It just reaches around, hits the ball out. So the experience of the Cowboys. First it was, as we see, a penalty and a needed one, and another bit of ill discipline from the Raiders.
Up around the head, mate. Away from there.
It was Taulangi and Townsend saving that first try on Gula. Now it's Holmes, so experience defensively from the Cowboys stepping up early here.
Well, at Holmes not come up with that play. That is a concerning try to concede. Yeah. But he did come up with the play, and now the Cowboys in a pretty good spot.
It's end to end, isn't it?
It is. Quick. Those first starts at 27. Dearden on the ankle. Drinkwater, not much room to work with as Holmes copped a bump behind the ball. It's a nasty cut on his left knee. Drinkwater has already. Oh, there's a strong shot. 3 involved, putting Cotter on his back. Robson, 100th game for the Cowboys. Now onto Drinkwater, the stab. That's played at 6 more. Drinkwater. Held onto by Levi, but here come the Cowboys.
Kenny, go to the line.
Cotter. Cotter for the line. Very slow play of the ball. Townsend. Tamalolo had a little bobble there. stopped his momentum with Young and Rapana making the tackle. Back for the open side. Drinkwater, early ball, Lukey. Tidy defence by the halfback Weeks. Now it's Townsend floating. Dearden can't escape his opposite number.
It's going to be a great battle. Two very similar players there.
Short side play on the last. Townsend holds it up. Nanai tries to do it all on his own. And it's fallen on by Kyle Feldt. And it's going up as no try, but there's a lot to look at here.
Yep, what do you got, mate? Okay, Case. Back to tackle 1. Got no try. Confirm a strip from the Cowboys after Jordan regathers the ball in his tackle.
A little bit of confusion here from Xavier Savage and Jordan Rapana. Savage looks as though he gets to the ball, and it's Rapana that pinches it from his teammate.
Tracking the players who are offside on the left-hand side.
No, it comes out of the hands there of
So Vilea's offside, Felt's
Savage.
not.
Yeah.
And Townsend's offside, so we have to keep an eye on them, the 4 and the 7.
Chad Townsend and Villami are offside at this stage. Just got to track them.
Savage gets to it first and then loses it behind him.
Well, Townsend and Vilea are doing nothing. They've got no involvement.
Certainly not. So then it'll get down to how this ball.
They're
found
passive
Kyle
at this
Feldt.
stage. Just need to see what happens next.
We need that angle, obviously, from towards the corner post.
So we're looking for a
Here it
strip.
is. Here it is.
So Savage loses it.
Was
Rapana.
initially knocked backwards by Canberra and regathered by Jordan Rapana.
Well, he hasn't held it, has he? Ooh.
I think that's a try.
Well, is Nanai touching Rapana?
Just need to determine if Jordan Rapana knocks on or maintains possession.
Gee, that's a good call, Dan, from you. If Nanai's involved in this at all,
That's 2 on 1. But I think he's lost it, Rapana.
yeah, no, I'm.
It is a loose carry
I'm
by
okay
Jordan
with that.
Rapana. Kyle Feldt then picks up the ball and grounds it.
Well, 136 tries for Kyle Feldt. That's one of the stranger ones. And the Cowboys' all-time leading try scorer puts the Cowboys on top early.
Well, buckle up. That sets the night, doesn't it? It has been end-to-end, both sides with opportunities. And it's Kyle Feldt who nabs the first in the most unusual way possible. And it's Savage unable to hang on to the footy off a skidding grubber from Nanai. And Kyle Feldt, one of the great finishers, there to clean it up.
Got to say, Mick, that's pretty poor work from Canberra.
Yeah, that's what you can get on a night like tonight, though, Dan. Grubber along the ground, greasy, icy, slippery conditions, and sometimes if you just get around the contest, you can come up with moments like that. And well, the Cowboys there out competing the Raiders, and an unfortunate loose carry. And Ricky Stewart riding every moment early.
Do you think Nanai's leg was leaning on Rapana?
I do, but it's.
If it looks like a duck, it's a try. It's a mixed metaphor. Now, here's Holmes.
The fact that it was a loose carry, I think it was slipping out of his. So not necessarily
You're right.
a stripping action. Sort of fell into the hands of Feldt, really.
Holmes now. And not a bad looking kick. It's a great looking kick. And it's the Cowboys up 6 points to 0 after 10 minutes.
The Cowboys saved 2 tries down the other end, and then they score the first one here this evening through a man, Kyle Feldt, who knows his way to the try line, has an uncanny ability to find strange tries for the Cowboys and almost impossible tries. He is their greatest ever try scorer. He passed the 200-game mark for the Cowboys and became a life member this season, and now his next goal is to lock in a new deal for next year. He's confident that will happen. He's 32 years old, but can still score them and produce for the Cowboys when they need him. He gets them on the board here tonight.
Yeah, indeed. I bet a lot of those were the first try of the game, Kyle Feldt. So it's the Cowboys that score first, despite Canberra's chances. This is only game one, of course. Beauty coming up. Pretty miserable conditions in Sydney. It'll be South Sydney. Oh, there's a put down. That's poor stuff.
I think Ruben Cotter got away with one in the play the ball. It went unnoticed from referee Chris Sutton. And then it's Harrison Edwards who, again into the starting side, just comes up with a miserable error.
He was the starting dummy half last week in place of Robson, now named at starting prop. That is a gift.
Yeah, it looked like he wasn't even expecting the footy. No. He can't believe it. And all of a sudden, after jumping out to an early lead, again, the Raiders attacking the Cowboys line.
I guess we'll promote South and Broncos later. Now, here's the Raiders with a chance. Typical. Trying to power his way through. Again, Dearden first to meet him, but the Cowboys offside.
The left edge of the Cowboys had awful trouble last week. The Warriors went after them. I expect that battle with Timoko and Holmes to be on tonight.
Good. So Campbell, this should be a terrific way to hit back immediately. Weeks taking it on. And Dearden again with first contact. Lukey peeling off, short side play, almost there, but it's Dearden again. How many times does he save them? And then Timoko puts it down on the next play. They keep making beelines for Tom Dearden.
Well,
he keeps coming up with the big play.
Yeah, that's two now from Dearden. Absolute grass cutters, technically perfect, cutting down Whitehead. That is brilliant. Holmes up past the ball. And then that's just poor execution from Rapana and Timoko. As Taumalolo turns back the clock with a terrific charge.
His numbers last week, 4 runs. I think, boy, he must have been tired. And then you look at the other column, 43 tackles. So he got through a stack of work against the Warriors after Origin. A lazy shot there, clipping Dearden, and the penalty given.
Well, that's 3 now for the Cowboys. 3 penalties. And they just continue to give this Cowboys side, who have got so many points in them. You just cannot invite a side with the strike of the Cowboys down into your own half as often here as Canberra are. And it's Tarpany there just sliding high on Tommy Dearden.
North Queensland looking for back-to-back tries.
This feels right seeing Taumalolo back in the starting side, doesn't it?
Dearden. Holmes running around Smithies, but Smithies retreats. The help of Tarpany. Closing in here, the Cowboys. Dearden. Oh, Lukey straight through, my goodness. Like a hot knife through butter. He just glides over Helam Lukey, some brittle defence, and the Cowboys off to a fly.
Now, we get back a couple of years ago, and you saw these young, talented back rowers coming through in Lukey, Nanai, Fini Fuiaki. Well, he looked the premium one. It's Nanai that's gone on to play for Queensland. But Lukey looked the one, in my opinion, that just had the biggest upside to him. He's a terrific body shape, lean, tall, powerful, athletic. And Dearden uses him beautifully here. Just goes to the line, holds up the pass perfectly. And the athleticism and change of direction there on Weeks from Lukey. Well, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Slices through almost untouched Lukey. And gets there second. He's a player. Great to see him get a bit of a happy run here with injuries.
That's
this is
exactly
nice.
right, Nick. I was about to say his progress has only been stopped by injury, really.
Yeah.
He had, even this year, he had a syndesmosis, there's been facial fractures. The ACL was the real blow back in 2022. And having him there means you've got Fini Fuiaki coming off the bench.
Yeah, that's
just
right.
adds so much dynamic power to their attack.
Yeah, it really does. And that was beautiful.
Worrying signs for Canberra. Worrying signs indeed. Cowboys, though, nothing worrying about this. Getting the good version of them so far tonight. 10, make it 12 points to 0.
Well, we're getting the good version because of the ill discipline from the Raiders. That's what's just gifting the Cowboys. Field position, poor turnover down the other end. Rapana and Timoko. Then they go into a penalty from Tarpany. Well, they improve that area, the Raiders. There's no doubt that they can, with the defensive woes that we've seen from the Cowboys, they're still right in this. But Ricky Stewart just knows that his men need to tidy up their discipline. And the Cowboys looking terrific with the ball early. Good to see.
Not a huge point-scoring team, Canberra, and their task just got a little harder. Weeks too long. Now the Cowboys looking to really ram home their advantage.
Well, it's great work there from Chad Townsend. Great awareness of where the dead ball line was. His last kick was nice and deep, but again, another penalty, and it gives the Cowboys an option to tap 20 metres out. Here we go. Holmes not wasting any time.
And we haven't seen really Drinkwater at full throttle yet as well. They're up 12-0. Now it comes to Tamalolo. A little bit of footwork inside the 10. A lot of attackers on the right here. That's where it goes. Townsend trying a little subtlety, but they all knew it was going to Nanai. Young there and Smithies, along with Strange, making the tackle. Back for the open. Townsend to Dearden. Dearden to Drinkwater. Early ball, Holmes sitting on the inside of the Whitehead tackle. Oh, that's a rib tickler there from Smithies very late. Dearden just dumps it off. Harrison Edwards on tackle number 5. And they've had success already with the low kick. What do they do here? It's good. It's another one. It's rebounding here off the halfback Weeks, and just finding Rapana, who happened to be at the right place to save that one, but it is a dropout.
Yeah, starting to inject himself. You're right. 12 points, and really this man Drinkwater, their most creative, yet to stamp his mark on the game. Nice little play down that left-hand side. Building pressure, maintaining possession. Weeks about to go short here to his left-hand side.
Very early to think this, but this might... Oh, no, he goes long, as I'm about to say. If they're going to go short, the normal nothing play, but they'll back their defence. Edwards, stopped cold.
Started at hooker last week.
Yes,
now in the front row. Haven't seen that too often.
Double over. Inside the 30 here.
Certainly didn't put my hand up for that roll.
Drinkwater. Lukey was on the inside. Drinkwater happy to take the tackle. Little latitude given at the play of the ball. Edwards. He's happy to bump it up to the 10. Robson to Dearden. Oh, the dummy. Oh, Timoko came flying up on the outside, but perhaps that stopped Dearden from getting it on. Last tackle. Drinkwater switches. Townsend to kick. The lovely grubber, Nanai. Oh, he got there. And he fought his way to the ground with another Cowboys try. And a little push and shove with an Origin opponent in Hudson Young. No love lost. Jeremiah Nanai can simply say, look at the scoreboard, which reads 16-0. So it was quite the...
Yeah, we've seen this play a number of times with great success this year from the Cowboys. They go to the left-hand side and then swing it back. And who's the target? Of course, it's Jeremiah Nanai. Townsend and Nanai, they've formed a brilliant partnership. And off kicks, there is no more dangerous back rower in the competition. 11th try of the season. He is an absolute strike weapon for the Cowboys out on that right edge, and that is just beautifully executed. They drag Rapana to Drinkwater, and then they shift across the back of the ruck and kick in behind the halfback. It's hard to defend and executed perfectly. The Cowboys flying here at GIO Stadium.
About half his tries, and they're piling up, have been off kicks. That's over the course of his career. And he is surely the best try-scoring forward we've had since the great Steve Menzies. And this is getting away from Canberra in a real hurry. And look at that, Jeremiah Nanai, top of the table.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Menzies was the last forward to win the try-scoring title. That was a long time ago.
Their attack is terrific, and all on the back of ill discipline. Kick out on the full after conceding points, and the Cowboys, well, they don't need an invitation to attack. They absolutely love it when it's like this.
I think, Nick, how dominant the Raiders were in the first few minutes, and now it's 18-0 after 19 minutes. It's all Cowboys.
Jeremiah Nanai, his 11th try this season, as we said, the most by a forward. He has an unbelievable ability to find the line for a big man. He scored the last time these two teams met here in Canberra. That was back in 2022, and that was the deciding play in the game between these two sides. And it comes off a Chad Townsend kick, his 18th try assist in 14 games so far this season. Always looking for this man outside him. He's looking for a contract as well, Chad Townsend, speaking of senior players off contract. And just finally, Ricky Stewart has put Josh Papali'i into the game to try and get his Raiders side going.
Yeah. From Canberra's perspective, though, hoping it's not too little too late. Thank you, Jake.
Well, we saw a similar situation last night, didn't we? Where the Dolphins came out hot, and Cronulla, on the back of just a little momentum swing, were able to get themselves going. You get the feeling the Raiders, if they can just get some possession, they're certainly not out of this.
No, they can score them in a hurry, the Cowboys. They can concede them in a hurry as well.
Yeah.
They're looking great at the moment. Tamalolo to Cotter, rushing up Hudson Young. His fuse has been lit, it would seem. Drinkwater on the front foot. So Townsend. Deep. Canberra. Rubber. A lovely, even line of Cowboys defenders. Cowboys have got some good away wins this year. The Roosters the best one a couple of weeks ago at Allianz, but also the Dolphins at Suncorp. The Dragons was a good win. South Sydney, although that was Magic Round, so I guess we call that neutral, but it's a pretty decent away record as Morgan Smithies works it up. All started with that mess that Canberra made of that, what turned out to be the first try from the Cowboys. And they haven't had a look in since. Drinkwater. Oh, that's Hudson Young there. I think we'll be keeping a camera on Hudson Young because it looks like things are going to happen around him. He's in the tackle here, trying to lift the Raiders out of this malaise that they're in. Murray Taulagi, that's a powerful run. And looking for the quick play the ball. Cowboys rolling. Edwards easily over halfway. This is a straightforward set. Look at the meters they're making. Now Ruben Cotter, defence sitting back. They've made it to the 30. High one from Drinkwater. And Rapinoe simply has nowhere to go once he comes down with it.
Yeah, they need to break this cycle, Canberra. They need to get downfield here, complete this set and try and find touch. But they need a stoppage in play here. Their middles are starting to really fatigue. Now looking to their outside backs. Looking to the speed men, Savage. Good carry here out on the edge. It's the power of the Cowboys at the moment and the fatigue of the Raiders. Game starting to open up a fraction.
Yeah, they're desperate for a 6 again or a penalty. Just to get on the front foot here. It's Kotrick, been a regular for the last few weeks in the top side. And this one here should be pretty straightforward, end over end. Drinkwater nonchalantly takes it. And a tidy chase from the Raiders. Cowboys 12 from 13. Their completion's not giving Canberra a look in to this point. Powerful run from the fresh Griffin Neem.
He looks busy, hasn't he? He's gone looking for work early. Murray Taulagi.
Yes. And again, look where they are with tackles to spare.
I like this period at times where McIntyre comes on. He's got the ability to carry, as we just saw there, and ball play as well.
Having his best season, you'd have to say, of NRL. This might be all that easy for Rapana. Oh, up there, Kazali. Hands above his head. Did make it look easy in the end. Timothy.
Again, another powerful set, wasn't it, from the Cowboys? Arrow straight, look at that. They're all the Cowboys players.
No surprise, they seem to be making 10+ metres easily on every one-out run. Yeah. Oh, penalty, here we go. Tap by Rapana, it's play on. So Rapana almost to halfway.
Quick tap there from Rapana. I think his middle forwards would have liked to just catch their breath there for a minute and find touch.
So now the Raiders with an opportunity. Strange. Smithies working it down the middle. Tamalolo, by the way, 9 runs, 74 metres. Very good first stint from him. Papali'i on the next play. Back for Whitehead. Tell you what, Chris Sutton's keeping a good 10 here. Yeah, Canberra making some comfortable metres. Last big play this. Weeks. Oh, great catch. Oh, no. Well, from our angle here, it looked like Rapana had come up with it. But he did not, and the Cowboys will come away with it.
Yeah, it's a couple of times now where Jordan Rapana's almost come up with a big moment on the end of set. Always there contesting, always competing. Kyle Feldt now. Look at this.
Oh, dear. And a very quick play the ball. That's a great run. That gives Vailea some easy metres. And Chris gets off. Tries to Feldt, Nanai and Lukey. Feldt the first one. McIntyre, Dearden, Lukey,
and the play the ball.
Killing him at the ruck here with Robson wheeling and dealing down the middle. And yet again, they get to their last tackle at around this point. Dearden looking to pin Savage, this time who's at the back, and helped into the in goal. So Xavier Savage back there. And he just doesn't have the strength with all those Cowboys easing him into the in goal.
Yeah, perfectly executed set and a great kick to finish from Tom Dearden, landing only metres out from the try line. Holmes lands there, right on the catch. And the experience again of Townsend just coming in, twisting, holding him up, and getting Savage back into the in goal. Playing brilliant, the Cowboys.
Good Rapana, he's out of breath, it would seem. In fact, a lot of the Raiders out of breath. Yeah. Has been a quick game. And this time, they are going to go, short, not short enough. Drinkwater. Now comes to Connor. Look at the footwork. Oh, he danced around Hudson Young. Young came back with Smithies. Now for Townsend. On to Dearden. Beautiful pass, but great defence this time as Lukey is cut down quickly, primarily by Whitehead, with Weeks there as well. As Dearden links up with Townsend, it opens up. Townsend rolls in the kick, and Savage, he bats it back. And Townsend there choosing to go via the boot, and Savage did well.
Yeah, they were in trouble there. Ethan Strange collapsing in hard. Moved the ball out to that man Townsend on the right-hand side. Just couldn't get the pass over the top. Opted for the kick. There you see Strange in field. And the space just opened up for Townsend. But the speed of Savage saves the day.
Now Rapana, he's going to have a crack. And again, he just can't get that right. Although it's not as bad as the previous kick because Townsend is driven back well beyond the 30. This is not the Canberra side we saw a couple of weeks ago at Redcliffe.
Got to hold on here. It's a big period, big moment for the Raiders.
Now it's back. 12 minutes to go in this first half. It's been all really one-way traffic. Drinkwater looking to switch, brushing away from Whitehead. Now Townsend laid the pass and trying to trample over Ethan Strange, but Strange is one of the stronger halves in the game. Townsend at the line. McIntyre, again, tidy read. And again, Whitehead is there. Final play. Robson nurses it in. Awkward. 6 more tackles. Cowboys get a fresh set with Townsend. On for Dearden. Double pump. Now comes for Holmes. Whitehead claiming he was taken out illegally. Frustration's growing for Canberra. McIntyre bumps it up. Canberra have done so much defending. Can they hang on? Townsend. Drinkwater. The floater. The long pass. Feldt. Magnificent. Kyle Feldt contorts his way over the line. The old man's still got it. Kyle Feldt squeezes that ball over. That's a great finish.
Yeah, it's great work from Townsend. On that previous set, he recognised that they were jamming in the Raiders, but couldn't get that pass over the top, so they play a little earlier this time. Deep into the line, Townsend, Drinkwater out the back and just loops the ball over the top of Savage, launches from in the field of play. Does he get it down? The feet are up. Oh,
yes!
He is a genius. A genius. Kyle Feldt. What a finish. That's Zelezniak stuff. That's something that we see across the Tasman regularly. Kyle Feldt tippy-toeing inside the touchline, reaching around the corner post. That is special stuff from Kyle Feldt.
It's interesting. Some players may get up a little higher than that, but he knew the lower he got, the better chance he had. That's a double for Kyle Feldt. And that one's all class. First one's a touch fluky. Nothing fluky about that finish.
Haven't we seen some great finishes? I mean, Hamaso last night, that was one of the greatest tries I've seen. But you think back to Xavier Coates against the Warriors, like the way they can position themselves these days, the wingers. We talk about it regularly, but some of them are brilliant, and he's one of them. He is one of them.
I know we bang on about how the game changed when the corner post rule was changed. They don't even touch the corner post now.
Yeah, so good.
They're that good at it, they don't even touch the corner post, which wouldn't matter anyway. Holmes, he got one from out here earlier in the game.
When he kicks the first one, he normally kicks a lot.
There's a few kickers that have got that trend. This one, that's on you, Michael. That is on you. 22-0 North Queensland.
Kyle Feldt with an early double in this one, a special finish that one, and it's 60% of the possession for the Cowboys, and they have punished the Raiders, and that's really concerning for this man, Ricky Stewart. We mentioned in the pre-game that the Raiders, they've conceded 84 points over their past 2 games here at home, and Ricky called them really poor losses, and he said that he's expecting a better performance from his side for these fans that come out and brave the conditions here to support this Canberra Raiders side. Right now, they're not producing that. 22-0 down, still 9 minutes to play in this first half.
All right, so thank you, Jake.
Well, he'd be wrapped, Todd Payton, given how poor they were last week at home against the Warriors. It's been a tremendous response. Ill discipline, yes, from the Raiders, but you've got to capitalise on it, and they've done brilliantly in the opening half an hour. A couple of great try saves early, and now the attack is flowing.
Griffin Neem.
Doing great, Griffin Neem.
Drills it into the defence. Now Nanai. Penalty. This just gets worse for the Raiders.
There we go.
And Jeremiah doesn't mind letting them know about it either. Look at the frustration. We've seen Young before. Now Smithies is at the end of his tether.
Yeah, well, they've been punished for their ill discipline. That's their 5th penalty now. Second ball on the field here.
That old trick. Used to meme.
Starling out there now for the Raiders. Stewart looking for a bit of life into...
Oh, knock on. This is just the second error the Cowboys have made. A rarity. They've let Canberra off the hook here when it looked like they were going to press for another. Well, hang on. It's not over.
Elliot, that was before the 10 seconds, mate. Case, coming up to tackle 2. Got a challenge from the Cowboys and decision of knock on.
He looks like an honest fella, Griffin. What do you reckon? Front rowers challenging. He was quietly confident.
I'll let you wear this one, Michael, one way or the other. Certainly came out in a manner which would suggest it's
Just
been
looking
helped.
at all available camera angles to see if we can see how the ball comes out.
Oh, they're setting the table here for a non-call, aren't they?
Mariotta's hand definitely.
Oh, yeah, that's raked out. Now, this angle here.
Based on all available camera angles, we'll be supporting the on-field call.
Did he lose it
Cowboys
before
will
it was
retain
ripped
their
out?
right to
It's a
challenge.
strange one.
In a funny way, his hand comes out, but I think Mariotta's just trying to get out of the tackle because his palm's facing away from where the ball is. It's not that traditional stripping motion. Hand comes out, but yes, he's trying to get himself out of the tackle.
I think, though, credit points for your man Griffin Neem.
Yes.
Not lying.
No. He certainly felt that hand.
There we go. Another statistical category. The Cowboys are dominating. The VB hard-earned. All Cowboys there. Ruben Cotter, as usual, top of the list.
Well, very, very similar to last night at Shark Park. 22-0 down against the Dolphins, the Sharks, and it was just one try to Royce Hunt that ignited the Cronulla Sharks attack as we see Mariotta driven back here.
Ferocious.
Bring it forward. Anna. Play the ball. Play it.
Now it's Morgan Smith. It's a good look there from Adam. No, an intimidating look to the referee, like, is this right?
Yeah.
Are you happy with this one? Whitehead. Starling, a dummy half. Smithy's early ball. Rapiner on. Weeks to Hudson Young. Numbers everywhere. But penalty.
Around the head. Around the head.
See, that's the 8th penalty of the game now. And we're only 32 minutes into the game.
Wait. Wait. Thank you. Right up. Yep. Go.
Now Canberra, they've got the energy here to mount a try, which they so desperately need. Papali'i. Followed up now by Smithies. He's tireless, isn't he? The former Wigan Warrior. 23 years of age. And inside the 10 here. It goes out now to Mariotta. He's hard to put away. What have Canberra got here? A little right side play coming, it seems. Weeks, Rapiner. Racing in there, Taulungi. And it is 6 more tackles. Now Kotrick. Rampant defence, though, from the Cowboys. Back to the 10-metre line. Believe the decoy, straying, stepping, dancing. And finally put down. Disjointed. The Papali'i might get there anyway. Oh, the pass to Smithies and another try-saving Cowboys tackle.
What a tackle.
Sam McIntyre this time.
That's 3 now in the first half. 3 genuine try savers. What a great tackle from McIntyre.
Weeks. Wild. Savage. Townsend in pursuit. Savage away. Oh, horrid pass. Oh, Taulungi comes up with it. And that are tonight's Raiders in a nutshell.
Yeah, what a disaster there. Poor pass from Weeks, skimming across the ground, scooped up from Savage. And just a horrid pass. And Taulungi swooped. And again, the try saver from McIntyre. What a reward for the Cowboys. What a great tackle on Smithies.
And to think Canberra were knocking on the door and that error comes.
Yeah.
And the position it came, look where the Cowboys are now.
Well, they could quite easily have 18 points here, the Raiders. The desperation on their try line tonight is as good as we've seen all season from these Cowboys.
Needed on to Holmes. Holmes losing his shorts. Townsend putting it up. It's normally Nanai territory, but nice take there by Sebastian Chris. So back to the Clive Churchill studio at half-time. Let's start to preview what should be a very good Friday night game at a cool stadium. South Sydney and the Broncos need to be a little bit careful. They've had a couple of games slip in recent times that they might regret. It's a good game on this Friday.
I think it's all eyes are on this game. I think it's the biggest game of the weekend for the fact that everyone's watching Latrell Mitchell. Sensational last week against the Gold Coast. And with Origin 2 selection around the corner, everyone watching Latrell Mitchell's watching his game tonight against some real stiff opposition in the Broncos.
Kick here from Rapiner, just going for distance. Canberra in danger of their third scoreless first half of the year. And penalty.
Again, a flop. And you watch this, there's 3.5 minutes to go. A penalty just short of the halfway line. Townsend, he'll drive this well inside Canberra's half. They'll get a full set here to attack their line. Stewart will be fuming at the ill discipline of his side. Fuming.
So the Cowboys here, already 4 tries in the bank. As Neem starts things off, 3 minutes left.
I think they'll open up the field towards Lukey and go back towards Feldt where they've had some joy. Here we go.
Lukey bumping off the first attempted tackle. Cotter involved. Townsend not.
There it
Nanai
is.
sweeping across. Here it comes for Drinkwater. And we got an obstruction. We got an obstruction here.
Just that Rapiner comes in really aggressively here on Scott Drinkwater, who he's back to his feet. Gee, that was almost perfectly executed there from the Cowboys. Really nicely constructed play out to their right-hand side, other than a bit of a collision and an obstruction. Gee, their attack's good to watch when they get going, the Cowboys.
Canberra here. Can they salvage something from this first half and have a little joy going into the break? Ricky Stewart often talks about he needs something to sell to the players so they can win a game. If they score here and they've got 6 more tackles, he might have a little sales pitch up his sleeve. Ruppen.
Well, he sells the fact that they've had 3 genuine try-scoring opportunities. Yes, there's been try saves, but when they've been down there, they've all but found 3 tries. He's been good. Papali'i
Gets a lovely offload. Now Mariota, almost to the 10. Here's Smithies, early ball Weeks. Weeks tries to do it on his own. McIntyre and Nanai all over him. Starling again works it to the left. Young changing direction. He's got Rapiner on the inside. That's got heat on it, that kick. And now the Cowboys will get the last say in this first half. And Dearden has got ideas here. He's looking for Lyle on his outside. And he's just going to take the tackle. Don't put it past Holmes to have a dig for 2 here. High layup. Well, this is one of the most impressive halves the Cowboys have put together all season. It's going to be only the second time they've kept this team scoreless to the break. First time was Gold Coast round 5. They're conceding 26 a game.
Yeah.
That's what makes today stand out so much.
and it's the way they've gone about repelling the Raiders. Some of their try-line defence has been remarkable.
Well, here we go. This is the perfect spot if they want to, and Holmes is back, but they don't seem to have it on their radar. Maybe now. Holmes is 15 metres behind the play. Here he comes. He's got him before, you know, and he's got that one pretty flush, but he's pulled it. Certainly had the distance. His most famous 2-point field goal was the final against the Sharks a couple of years ago. And the crowd is letting their team know they are not happy. It's been another poor performance at home from the Raiders. We're 40 minutes in here, and it's all Cowboys. Half-time at Canberra Stadium. Cowboys 22, Raiders 0.
But you watch the opening 5 minutes of the game. That was the blueprint. Physical, direct, and challenged them and out-competed the Cowboys, but the discipline killed them, Dan. And they'll have to tidy that up because the Cowboys punished them on the back of that ill discipline.
Oof, that was a woeful stat on the screen. Yet away from home, they're squeezing out victories. So the Raiders here with a lot of work to do, and the Cowboys looking to take their record to 8-7. We'll go through their draw in the second half here. Pretty encouraging. They can really build something here in Canberra moving forward. Cotter.
Well, they've had a good record, haven't they, in recent times down here, the Cowboys. And they've come into it with plenty of confidence. The Raiders just can't. They cannot let them score first here in the second half.
Yeah, they've won 2 in a row. The Cowboys on their way to a third here at this venue. 4 in a row against the Raiders anywhere. Sam McIntyre,
excellent,
continues to impress and make an impact off the bench. Now Cotter.
Still yet to see McKaylee and also Fini Fuiaki for the Cowboys.
Oh, what weapons to have just resting up on the bench. Now this kick would be innocuous if it wasn't for the chase of Nanai, but no panic from Rapana. The Raiders here. Almost feral-like defense of the Cowboys. Savage driven back inside his 10. Now Kotrick tries to make an impression, but he's driven back. Timokor.
Need more from Timokor. Hardly involved in that opening half. It's so good for them normally.
Stuck on their 20. This man's tried, as he always does. Smithy's playing it, but they need a deep kick here, and it's a pretty good one from Kyo Weeks. Drinkwater bringing it back. He's happy to roll his sleeves up here.
That was a great kick from Kyo Weeks, given how little metres that they made then, the Raiders. Really good defensive set to start the second half, but a terrific kick from Weeks. Found the grass and plenty of roll as Taulangi again. Another terrific carry.
Here's Viliami Vailea. Metres for him. Now McIntyre. They're lining up the Cowboys to get involved. It's the last play. Drinkwater trying to create a tricky situation for Rapana, but that's a confident catch. So the Raiders here, they weren't helped by the Cowboys holding the ball. They got the ball often in situations like this, but this time getting a little expansive. Ooh, Savage. You could see the wince on his face, but he's okay. Jake Duke, down to you on the sideline.
A composed and simple message from Raiders coach Ricky Stewart at half-time, considering the scoreline. He just wants his side to get back to basics, finish sets down the Cowboys end, tackle hard, and stop giving away penalties and piggybacking the Cowboys out of their own end. For Cowboys coach Todd Payten, really happy with his side's scramble defence. They saved 3 tries on their own line in that first half. Just wants them to control field position again in this second half and make the Raiders work out of corners.
Thank you, Jake. You know your man well, Mick. You said that's what Ricky would be saying to the team. As Drinkwater crabbing. Cowboys 23 from 26 completions.
Yeah.
And they've been making plenty of metres when they've had the ball. That 88% completion rate has made life very difficult for the Raiders.
There he is again. He's been hungry for work tonight. Murray Taulangi.
Missed the last 2 games, Origin and then rested. Holmes, ooh, copped a shot there.
Starling in trouble, yeah. Starling a little dusty.
Gets up eventually.
No, he's in trouble, Tom Starling.
So in the middle here, and he's back with the referee, Starling. It's the last tackle though, so avoid having to make a tackle in this situation. That one, again, nice catch, Jordan Rapana.
Very mature and calculated start with their kicking game in the second half from the Cowboys, making it tough, giving the ball back to the Raiders deep inside their own half and in uncomfortable positions.
taking plenty of tackles to get simply beyond their own 20. Timokor, nice footwork there as he slipped by.
There we go.
Nanai. Oh, penalty. Well, there you go. Reward for Matt Timokor. Collected high. And now the Raiders must score first. That's pretty obvious. They'll get a chance here as Starling continues to talk to the trainer.
Tackles on report. There we go.
The Cowboys' ability to leak points. They don't normally leak them when they start well. Geez, Chad had a bit on that.
Yeah, on report, and now Canberra. Well, they have to be first to score in this second half, and Hudson Young with the first carry. Need to improve their attack from what we saw in the first half.
He said Chris a dummy half with Strange distributing. Mariota. 3 there to get involved in the tackle. Starling still in the game. Papali'i.
He's been good.
He had positive moments even with the score so heavily stacked against them. Starling sends it on to Young. Racing up Townsend to cut Young's room. It's a good job by the Cowboys number 7. Malaya there also. And again, latitude given in the play the ball area. Chris tries to muscle over. Well, it's not as if they haven't had their chances, Canberra. Last. And now a little dummy half play here. Strange is strong, but not strong enough. But there were more than one in the tackle. And that is, in the end, a great play by Strange. It gets them 6 more tackles.
He's such a tenacious competitor, isn't he, Ethan Strange? Out of dummy half. And as he went to reach out, they had to get their hands around the footy and a turnover. Young now close to the line.
So back-to-back sets here on the Cowboys line. Smithies. Oh, Cotter, all in all. The help of Neen. Now Rapana. Again, these passes have been pretty well read. Whitehead closed down quickly. Another crash play. Smithies over the offload. Starling keeps it going. This could be dangerous. Strange from broken play. Terrific one-on-one tackle from Townsend, although he slips off and Strange still going. Oh, that's some run. Now comes to Papali'i. It almost opened up for him. 6 more tackles for Canberra. They keep trying to go through the front door as Mariota closed down. Rapana, there's Young. Oh, he went the money pass and he didn't connect with Rapana. And that is the end of that. The Cowboys hang on again.
Yeah, terrific goal line defence. And Hudson Young just with the arm free, couldn't resist, looking to find Rapana. It was certainly on. Had Rapana have just pushed directly rather than looping around behind Young, I think he scores. And Ricky Stewart, yeah, he can't believe it. But the resilience tonight from this North Queensland side, it's what we all expect, I think, when we look at the quality of side that they've got on the park tonight. It's been terrific, their goal line defence. And 3 sets in a row there where they turn the Raiders away.
And that was early in the tackle count too.
Yeah.
Where Young went for the big play. 3rd set in a row. So frustration's growing for the Raiders. They just cannot find a way to get their first try. Holmes stepping into the Canberra defence. Beam. Plenty of starting football for him in recent weeks.
He's a good player, Griffin.
Coming off the bench tonight. No Jordan McLean. Calf injury continues to persist, but it was Harrison Edwards who started in the front row position. Great run from Robson until the ball either was helped out.
Hit out deliberately by Hudson Young, I thought.
And that is a penalty here. Young is having a tough night.
Case, challenge on decision of strip with Hudson Young playing at the ball.
Well, can you claim, Nick, that is a loose ball?
Yeah,
that's a loose
definitely.
ball carry and a smart play.
Yeah, no, I agree.
When the replay's going to show he's whacked it out.
When the referee...
Hudson Young plays at the ball with more than one player in the tackle. The challenge is unsuccessful.
When the referee said he was deliberately playing at it, it's hard for the bunker then to overturn it on that replay.
Exactly.
But I agree with you. It is a loose carry.
Cowboys have their challenge.
But that shows, again, the frustration of the Raiders at the moment.
And now, Cowboys looking for their first try of this second half. Early spread. Oh, that's a powerful run there with Heel and Lukey.
Work from Rapin from the inside there, trying to inspire his teammates.
Now, here we go. Tom McKaylee loves an offload, and he's been terrific the last few weeks. Happy to take the tackle here. Robson spotted something. Robson, got by a rushing Rapiner to capture him. Here's Elliott Whitehead as they open up the right side. McIntyre, now Townsend. This could be trouble with Drinkwater, although tipped over beautifully by Ethan Strange. Strong tackle. Now Townsend nurses a kick. Here comes Holmes. That is simply too precise. Val Holmes joins the try-scoring party. And Townsend does it again with his boot. And there was a sense of inevitability as the Cowboys go further in front.
Yeah, too good there. Played a lot of footy together. Townsend and Holmes, and you can see Rapin there caught at the post, drifting across field, and just for a moment, Jordan Rapin hesitated. That angle before showed it beautifully. Townsend recognised it. There was space in behind, and Holmes just lightning quick, great hands in the in goal.
He should have known he was going to score. He scored in every NRL game he's played at this ground. Most of those for the Sharks, obviously. And Townsend, of course, has had some terrific moments, as we talked about earlier, in Cronulla colours here. It looks like they're going to have another happy ending.
Geez, he had an age, didn't he, Townsend? Just to sight what he wanted to do. Just slowly, just drifting across field, bringing the line forward, and then just a calculated, delicate kick in behind. That was beautifully executed from the combination, former Sharks combination, I might add, Dan.
That's right. What are you getting at? Was it a premiership winning combination, Mick?
Could have been. I'll have to check.
Yeah.
Might have been 2016. He's kicked a beautiful one for Nanai earlier, if you just joined us. And he's done one now for this man, Valentine Holmes. Townsend having a good night.
Yeah, makes it 28 points to 0, Val Holmes. And this could be a very good last 28 minutes for the Cowboys, because this is a chance. You don't get too many chances to absolutely bury a team and improve your for and against.
Well, that was the key, wasn't it? When you looked at the ladder tonight going into the game, as we see that kick, a beautiful kick from Townsend, shaped perfectly back towards Holmes. Both sides 7 wins, but the Raiders with the 2 byes has them sitting in 6th. But it was their negative for and against. 19th try assist now for Townsend as he sits 2nd on the ladder. He's having a good season, Chad.
Well, his best ever is 22, and we're barely past the halfway mark of the season. Firing on all cylinders tonight. We haven't seen Finiferiaki injected into the contest. Kaylee just may have found a home here. It's been quite the journey, although he's Neem putting it down. Canberra looking to turn defence into attack. And as Whitehead shovels it on immediately. Ante Mariota. Raiders. 28 down, 28 to play. Rapinoe trying to get through, does get through and gets it down. This time Jordan Rapinoe would not be denied. And he's going to try and seemingly single-handedly drag them back into the contest. Well, they're on the ball, the Canberra Raiders.
Yeah, we said he was the key tonight. Almost set up a try in the opening minutes of the game for Emre Gula, jumping over the top of Drinkwater, but this time, after the error early in the set from Griffin Neem, they go down their left-hand side, and the first time that they've really moved the ball without hitting lead runners and playing out the back and giving some of their athletic men an opportunity to attack. And Rapana the key. Nice show and go. Really powerful through the hips. Gets through via Leah and carries Townsend over the line. And Jordan Rapana, well, could be igniting what would be a monumental comeback, but it's a start.
It's a start. Jordan Rapana to convert his own try.
Well, you said it, Dan. As good as the Cowboys have been, they have been conceding 26 points a game. And you said earlier that they've been able to score tries in bunches, but they've certainly conceded them in bunches. And if the Raiders can just jag another here, then all of a sudden there'll be a bit of life in the crowd and a bit of life in the playing group.
So the kick is good. 28 points to 6. By the way, we know what this weekend's all about. Brain cancer round, beating brain cancer, certainly within our power. And it kills more children, brain cancer, under 40. So more children and more people under 40 than any other cancer. And they've raised so much money, but they need more. The Mark Hughes Foundation, something like $30 million plus over this journey. MarkHughesFoundation.com.au to get involved there.
Yeah, great cause, isn't it, Dan? The beanies look terrific this year. $25 or get onto that Mark Hughes website and make a donation. It is. It's a shocking disease, and this round in the NRL and the clubs do it terrifically each year.
So now the Raiders, will that give them some renewed hope? By the way, teams are in for the match of the night. South Sydney and the Broncos. No changes to South Sydney. Brisbane have lost Corey Oates. Josiah Karapani will play against club he was at for a little while. Didn't play first grade, Josiah Karapani, but he'll play his third first grade game in place of Oates. That game coming up as soon as we're done here in Canberra. The Bunnies and the Broncos at Eccles Stadium.
Kuli Fuiaki is about to be injected into the game for the Cowboys. But while all that was going on, guys, Tom Starling came off the field for that HIA, and Danny Levi's back out there now for the Raiders.
Thank you, Jake. Boy, that's late. Thank you indeed, though. But a lot of football was played between his incident and when he was ordered off the field. But they got him off. That's the main thing. Feldt came down awkwardly.
We've seen that a penalty a few times during the year. That work from Savage there on Feldt. Got away with one and needed to.
By the way, pointed out to me, 100th try for Val Holmes. That try he scored earlier. 100th career try. There is Kulikefu, Fenefuiaki. Tom McCabe. Powerful run. Well, Drinkwater, what's he got planned here? On the Dearden. Dearden out here to the fresh edge player. Kulikefu plays it. Townsend, another set completed. Just 4 they've failed to complete. And Rapana has got himself in no man's land there, but he caught it. So 22 the margin, 24 to play.
One of the real unpredictable ball carriers, Jordan Rapana. They've done a great job with their kicking game tonight. The Cowboys to just get the ball lofted high enough so that the chase line can get down there just as he catches the ball to eliminate his run.
It's a copping a little bump there. Oh, that is an extravagant and late offload, and it's play on, and now Tarpanen winding up. Tarpanen's best run of the night. 20-metre gain. So Levi feeding it on. Oh, Strange away to Young, and he's squashed in the tackle. Cowboys come away. Now North Queensland, Viliami Vailea. Boy, they've been on a mission to put the hurt on Hudson Young tonight, the Cowboys.
Yeah, it was a shame because it was nice work, wasn't it, from the two big men through the middle. Papali'i and Tarpany set up a really good opportunity for them. As we see McKaylee now, an offload to Townsend.
Comes here to Drinkwater, footwork. Sizing it up. Young holding on.
That was nice.
One-handed offload. Dearden turning it in. Oh, the wind-up from Kulikefu. Fuiaki on the 10. 3 tackles to go. Townsend goes longer. Drinkwater, the dab. Oh, Nanai thought he had it.
He did have it.
Just poking his hand there.
Go on. It will get looked at.
So
Just look for a Cowboys.
surely this is a knock on.
Yeah, it will get looked at, Elliot.
He knows it too.
Sebastian Chris was the one who poked his hand in there, but let's see here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sebastian Chris just getting his hand around the
Knock
ball.
on.
So that comes out.
Boys, we
Yeah.
want it.
Happened in the field of play, so Canberra ball via a scrum, but only on the 10.
Field of play. Do you want a scrum?
Jeez, Nanai thought he had another.
There.
Yeah, nice touch, wasn't it, from Drinkwater off the left boot. Short kicking game's really troubled Ricky's side tonight. And Trey Mooney out there now for the Canberra Raiders. Very good young forward onto the field.
Hey, US Open continues tonight, round 2. Bit of carnage at Pinehurst. The scoring wasn't bad last night and this morning. Not sure that's going to continue, but that is on 5:03, and it's extended coverage as well here on Fox Sports. So make sure it's after the footy. Pretty early they're hitting off in North Carolina, so some late night golf viewing and early morning as well. So the Raiders now with Trey Mooney into the game. He's had some impact the last few weeks. Papali'i, Rapana, on to Strange. Early ball, Chris. And Chris brushed by Vailea. Important work from Feldt. Vailea gets off last. Now it's Tarpanet. This is a good set. And they'll be kicking from pretty close range here. With Strange. Will he kick? He's going to run. Fashions the pass. Tarpanet. Now Weeks. The kick doesn't find the in goal, and the strength of Taulagi to stay in the field of play.
Yeah, nice ball movement. Rapana and Strange combining down that left-hand side, and said Chris, who really hasn't been given much opportunity tonight. A strong run down that left-hand side for Canberra. And as we see, Drinkwater still just metres out from their line.
Well, they're bustling up here, the Raiders, trying to force something out of the Cowboys. McIntyre. I feel like there's been a lot of latitude both sides in the ruck area.
Yeah.
As McIntyre is happy to bump it forward. Not many metres for the Cowboys there, but they did get through their set. Oh, Townsend all the time in the world. They can only find Rapana on the full. So Canberra almost to halfway.
There's still 20 minutes to go here, and I feel like the Raiders are just starting to turn the dial up a little bit here. A couple of good constructive sets they're putting together. A little extra ball movement rather than just trying to go through the front door, and an offload here from Young.
That works. And a fresh set as well. It does feel like we've had a momentum shift here, but they need to get a move on here, the Raiders. 22 down, under 20 to go. Tarpany, now he's starting to warm into this game. Oh, now that has to be 6 again. Oh, my goodness. Papali'i. And that 5-set restarts here. Cowboys really working the ruck over. In fairness, Cowboys haven't been given one. Now Rapana. Slow service out for Kotrick. He just has to take the tackle. Typical. He could be threatening from close range, but all over him, the Cowboys did at first to beat him, and Typical loses beaters. Now the high kick across the face with Savage coming through. Feldt knocks it back. Knocked down by Robson. Should be a knock-on. Is a knock-on.
We've seen this little trend in the Raiders game where Xavier Savage comes infield. We saw him jump over the top of Trey Fuller when they played the Dolphins not so long ago. And Robson back there trying to clean it up. It was a great contest between Feldt and Savage. Another set now for Canberra. Another set here.
Well, you see there, they're stacking the right side.
I think Timoko. He's their one that looks most likely.
So Savage is going to feed it. A little poke, yep. Savage gave that one away as it came out to Chris penalty.
Repack the scrum. No.
They're in no mood to waste time. That's the thing for Canberra. Tarpany. Now we've seen so many crash plays from the Raiders from this sort of position. And that's knocked down. And it's called a knock on. So Drinkwater was onside, according to Chris Sutton.
Where you going? Elliot!
Real favourite play for the Raiders. That short side barge over line from Hudson Young close to the line. Drinkwater too clever. He's all over it. Just left a little early, that's all. Ooh.
Okay, work in here, boys.
Not much in that at all. He's one step ahead, isn't he, Scotty Drinkwater?
Yeah, had his feet back on there on the line, or very close to.
Surely they go to Timoko here. Surely.
Well, they do. Got a lot of work to do here, though. And he's no match for Cotter. And McIntyre there as well. Well, 6 more. Cowboys have no problem conceding 6 again, with Mooney getting them close to the Raiders. Papali'i trying to burst through. Knock on. Knock on here. There'd just been another set restart given, but the error out of dummy half. Oh boy, it's not their night, the Raiders.
Yeah. Just too much pressure there from Danny Levi. They're just constantly hitting leads. Look at the congestion around the ruck there. It means there's space on the outside. They need to take the blinkers off. A look to the edges. I know that they've got some world-class forwards through the middle, but Savage, Chris, Timoko, Rapana, they need to see the ball on the edges.
It was 22-0 at half-time. So 1 try apiece. It's Canberra that have dominated territorially. The Cowboys far more clinical on the attack. There's McKaylee. There's the offload. There's Robson waiting. Then linking up with Drinkwater. He's away. Puts a move on Rapana. Then the pass to Robson. Pins the ears back. Oh, he got there, but they got under him and turned him over. It's a great save by the Raiders. Although it's given a try. It's not a save. It's a Robson 4-pointer. Well, the Canberra Raiders turned him over, but apparently not in time.
What a try. What a beautifully executed try. Robson, one of the elite ball runners out of dummy half, the New South Wales hooker. Well, little bit of work here from McKaylee, the little offload out the back, and he just accelerates, and look at them just flood through. Drinkwater via Leah. They were all there. Drinkwater, the one-handed pass, back to his hooker who started it and finished it. Reece Robson out of dummy half. Drinkwater always elusive through the middle. And as Savage and Chris closed in, does he get it down? Yes.
Well, it looks like he does, are we sure? So I thought the other angle showed it. But here we go. This is the angle. It appeared to touch the ground before they turned him over.
There it is, there.
Okay. Well, it can't be overturned. There's no way that's going to come back, you would think. His hand's under it, though, Nick.
Yeah, well, it's a close call. It's great work from Savage. It really is. I'm not sure we'll see anything on that angle. That angle's...
It's so close. Yeah. And it is confirmed. I suspect if it goes up as no try, it stays no try.
I agree.
But hey, that's reward for the Cowboys, and Tom McKaylee's offload gets them going. But what about Reece Robson's work ethic?
Yeah, it's
to be
phenomenal.
part of the play and then to back up and to finish it off.
Yeah, 5 runs tonight. That was an absolute beauty. Gets through a mountain of work. 30 tackles already tonight. That was a great try for the Cowboys.
Second try for him this year. The kick is good. Lead balloons out 34-6.
Reece Robson playing in his 100th game for the Cowboys, and as Todd Payton, his coach, said during the week, Reece Robson came to the Cowboys looking for an opportunity from the Dragons, and now he's turned himself into an Origin player who has made the Cowboys number 9 his own. A good ball there from Scott Drinkwater, and Reece Robson really hitting his straps in his career at age 25. The best running hooker in the game this season, averaging 64 metres a game. He's one of the top 5 tacklers in the NRL as well this season, averaging around 40 tackles and being rewarded with New South Wales dirt bursts at the moment.
Indeed. Now, hot potato. Cowboys don't come up with it. Raiders with possession. There's a flick. That was subtle. That was lovely. Savage will score. Savage dives over and plants it down. Great finish, but the work of Seb Chris. Majestic. Raiders in their second.
Yeah, nothing on there, and Seb Chris just turned something into nothing into something very quickly with a piece of skill. Beautiful bit of footwork and flick pass. Levi adventuring down that side, dragged in Drinkwater and Violea, and great leap and finish from Xavier Savage. The pass special there for Chris. Hasn't had a lot of opportunity tonight, Seb Chris. Neither has this man Savage out on the edges, but that's a ripping finish. We've seen one from Feldt earlier, and that's brilliant stuff there from Savage.
Savage, who's been on the wing every game this year. Didn't see much first grade last year, but that wing spot has been his 2024 8th try for him in this season. So Rapiner looking to make it 2 from 2. And that one's not going to come back. Not a hell of a lot the Cowboys did wrong there, you'd have to say, but great play, Sebastian Chris.
It was great work from Tarpany, as we see Ruben Cotter there on the VB hard-earned index. No surprise that he's at the top tonight. Drinkwater also terrific, 18 carries for 206 metres, had 2 try assists, and Ruben Cotter 112 running metres through the middle, 31 tackles, always busy. And Savage just with that put down, just clutching that right hand, but it was the work from Tarpany on the short kickoff to get the ball back that was great athleticism from the big man.
The Raiders will finish this game a man down as well, guys. Tom Starling has failed his HIA.
No, thank you, Jake Duke.
He's brought some energy, hasn't he? Trey Mooney off the bench. I feel like him and Papali'i have been very solid through the middle tonight.
You see Emre Gula, who started the game. Levi, after Tamalolo took a tumble. So Tamalolo back for a second stint. As we've come to know, when he starts a game, often he doesn't come back for a second stint, but here he is with Tarpany.
He's starting to cause the havoc that we know that he's capable of, Tarpany.
Young. Speaking of young and in the Origin side, big night for Cam Murray coming up as well, back in the South Sydney side.
Great to see him back.
As the high one is put up. And bit of a mess made, and here comes Rapiner. Great save, but there's more tackles coming. Weeks.
Got to move the ball right.
Trying to tunnel his way over.
Jeez,
so does Levi.
Gee whiz.
Now it comes out. Tarpany way to Weeks on the Whitehead, shrugging away and going through. So Canberra get a 3rd try.
Well, they just had to see that space out to their right edge. Now, we talked about moving the ball close to the try line, and you could see the minute the pass started to go just how short they were. Holmes and Taulagi, this will show. This is the bomb from Rapiner. And again, they're there competing hard. Did well there, Strange, and Rapiner, who kicked the footy, somehow gets there. And look at this. The minute they go out wide, look where Holmes and Taulagi are. Caught so far in field. And Elliot Whitehead, well, he has become quite the try-scoring machine for them this year.
reckon, Mick, if they get another one quickly, they'll at least convince themselves, hang on, we did this against Manly at Brookie a few weeks ago. We could do it again. 18 the margin. So, okay, 3 converted tries in 10 minutes. That's what they need. But pretty quick fire tries there.
I think they'll look back on that try there, the Canberra side at the end of this game, and they'll see opportunities where they certainly could have had more moments like that had they have given some early ball out to their edges. 2 tries though in the last couple of minutes, and all of a sudden now crowd back in it, Dan.
I'm sure Ricky looks like a man that's convinced they can produce a miracle. But we into the last 10 minutes of what's turned out to be a pretty high-scoring game.
Well, I can't wait for the next one. All eyes on Latrell Mitchell, who's starting to hit the type of form that we know that Latrell's capable of. And a chance to really make a statement, a real big statement, ahead of Origin selection over the weekend for Mike Maguire.
Whitehead playing at Canberra. No time to muck around here. And they split it out to Strange. And closed down pretty well there. Oh, late offload. This is a little chance for Weeks. And he slips away from Tamalolo. Then the pass to Rapana. Gets it onto Young, who can't hang on to it. Oh, poor old Hudson Young. That is an encapsulation of his night. Razzle-dazzle from the Raiders. Young would have had a heap of work to do anyway, but boy, oh boy, that got the crowd excited.
Yeah, gee, that's encouraging for Ricky Stewart. His 2 young halves. Strange has been a handful tonight. A real handful for Townsend. And then Weeks just slicing and dicing, and Rapana everywhere at the moment. The last 10 minutes, the fullback speed everywhere for Canberra. And Young just couldn't quite just rein it in. And the story of the night for the Canberra side. Look at that, 4 line breaks compared to the Cowboys 3. So they've created chances, Canberra.
3 tries to 2 in this second half. There's Feriaki. Tamalolo. His 10th run, first since coming back on. To Edwards.
Strange here. He is a terrier. How good is he defensively, Ethan Strange?
Young there. Cotter. By, but eventually climbed. Last tackle. Rapana coming forward. Good catch. And again, no time to waste here. But starting to find some real holes in this Cowboys defence. Not on this first play, though.
Yeah, and it's the offloads. The offloads from their big men. That's just caused a lot of disruption in the Cowboys' defensive line. 13 opposed to just the 2 from the Cowboys.
So Rapana now. Oh, in the middle of everything. It comes out the Weeks, who was looking elsewhere. And now the Cowboys have a chance to really bury this once and for all.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He knew where he wanted to go. Just took his eyes off the prize for a little bit there. Kyo Weeks. And it's been a little like that, hasn't it? Rapana looking to move the ball, and he was just thinking about getting the ball either to take on the line with his speed or find Timoko. And yep, that says it all. That says it all.
So the Cowboys here with 4 on the left side. Dearden getting it on to Holmes. They look pretty much home and hosed now. Not that they haven't for most of this game. And a chance to get to 40. Potter on the edge.
Kyle Feldt hat-trick.
He's got 4 of them in his career. Now it's Tamalolo. Don't need to do anything silly here. The Cowboys happy to just work it through. Wine time off the clock, and they've been so deadly off kicks. Oh! Chad Townsend puts it. Oh, he hits the post. Now that could be interesting. Well, it comes away for Emre Gula, and then ripped out by Townsend.
Knocks it into a Canberra player. Okay. Case. Rule 1-on-1 strip from the Cowboys.
I'm not sure did they not have their challenge? Did they lose it with Griffin Neem?
Insufficient evidence.
Insufficient it was.
Remember, we determined he wasn't a fibber, but
yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Now Townsend has kicked so many field goals, and a lot of them at times that may not necessarily be necessary. That would have made it a 4-score game with 5 minutes to go.
Just looking to see if the ball hits Emre Gula's leg.
Okay, so Townsend here.
Make it quick, Case.
After stripping the ball out, Chad Townsend knocks the ball into the left arm of Emre Gula. The challenge is unsuccessful.
There we go.
That's all right. We got it. We got it in. The sponsor, they'll be happy. Yeah, Bundy.
Middle, boys, middle. Shimmy across the middle here.
So that's the end of the challenges for North Queensland and for Canberra.
Hold. On a hold.
So Todd Payton.
Put it in. Break.
And 4 wins now from their last 5 games. He'll be happy. The Cowboys coach never an easy place as we see Timoko go over the sideline.
Well, he lost the ball. He wasn't out, but he lost the ball before that anyway. So this is good stuff from the Cowboys. Yes, they conceded a couple of tries in quick succession, but they want to finish with a flourish. And this win is going to take them to 8 wins and 7 losses, and their draw's pretty good, you know. They've got 3 byes coming up. Haven't had one yet.
Yeah.
And of the remaining 9 games, 6 are at home.
Yeah.
So it's there for them.
Yeah.
It's there for them.
And they've got the roster. We know that. Just it's the defensive side of the, as we see, there he is, Latrell Mitchell, out onto Acorn Stadium, ahead of the big night against the Brisbane Broncos. South Sydney starting to hit their straps, and it's on the back of their main man, Latrell Mitchell.
They win that one, South. People are going to start doing their mathematics. South Sydney being the hot team in the back half of the season. Now it's Townsend getting it onto Dearden. Oh, crashing through or attempting to Fene Feriaki. Great tackle, Timoko, with a little help from Levi. Now back for Dearden. Dearden to Townsend. The halves have been great. Drinkwater on. And Nanai closed down. Cotter. Oh, look at Tamalolo. Winding up. Last tackle. And Nanai, with what seemed to be a play just to hand it over on the try line, almost got there. Changeover.
He's got brilliant late footwork, Jeremiah Nanai, and almost sliced his way straight through what looked to be a pretty tight defensive line there from Canberra.
Could have been his second. Lukey and Robson have scored. Holmes has scored. Feldt scored a double. Canberra tries to Rapana, Savage and Whitehead. Canberra 7 and 6 after this, considering the expectations and the fact they've lost Fogarty. And he should be back in a few weeks. Still 7 and 6 is excellent, but another concerning performance here at home. 3 in a row where they really haven't been in the contest. Tough. Canberra and Sydney next week take on the Tigers at Campbelltown Sunday afternoon. Oh, lovely touch. Chris's pass given the all clear. That was strange with the silky hands, and then a strong shot there from Chris on Dearden, who looks a bit wobbly after that one.
Always there, isn't he, Tom Dearden? What a competitor. Just shift to that left-hand side and recognising it and the urgency to get to the ball. Terrific from the Queensland number 6.
Looking here at the shot on Dearden. And, oh, yeah, that had a bit on it too from Chris. So inside the last couple here. 5th away win coming up for the Cowboys. But they started so well this year. 4 from their first 5, then they're losing more than they've been winning, but not tonight. Taulagi kicks. Rapana there. He hasn't stopped trying, and he can't fend off and shake off Drinkwater. Savage. Geez, you're going to enjoy this bye, aren't they, the Cowboys?
Yeah, it's been a long start to the year for them, hasn't it?
It's interesting, isn't it? One team has 2 byes and another has none. It's just a quirk. Now it's Tarpanet.
Yeah, I've liked his work in the back half of the game. Joey Tarpanet.
Well, he had 2 runs after his first stint. That's number 11 now for the game. Here's Rapana. Inside the last minute. Now comes on to Timokor. Flick pass was beautifully read there by Taulagi, but Kotrick fashions, well, what was somewhat of a miracle, and then he hurls it up in the air just a touch forward. So just about done here. I get the sense, Michael, you like South Sydney to do something tonight against the Broncos.
Oh, I just get the feeling that they will, yeah. Katie Walker starting to find a bit of rhythm with Latrell back into the side. Said Chris there on report for that hit on Dearden.
That's a bad miss, Mick, that they missed that live. Yeah, doesn't matter. It makes no difference to the game. But immediately you knew that was... sorry I interrupted you, but that's a bad miss.
Cam Murray, the other one. I mean, the storyline at this time of year, always state of origin. Latrell Mitchell edging closer to a return to that centre position with no Joey Swaliti for game 2. And Cameron Murray, huge inclusion on the eve of game 2 selection.
So the North Queensland Cowboys, they're hot and they're cold. Tonight we got the hot version, a comprehensive win built on some fantastic early game defence, a number of try-saving tackles, and building from that, they win comfortably over the Canberra Raiders. The full-time score in the capital, North Queensland 34, Canberra 16.